Hi guys, I'm Beth, and today I'm sharing my progress towards my crafty goals, and that is part of the Crafty Goals collab with Amalia here on YouTube. And there are a bunch of us crafty YouTubers who have gotten together, set some crafty goals for ourselves this year, and then we are sharing our goals and progress with you throughout the year, hopefully to inspire you to set and work towards some goals yourself, and then also to hold us accountable for those goals. So for June, I had decided that June was going to be the month that I was going to finish things up. All those works in progress that I'd either, just started and had to put away before I, could finish them or work much further on them. Those that I had come up with an idea for and pulled stuff together for, but never had time to actually start. And those that I had pretty much done, except for like one final touch that needed to be done to them. Those were all sitting in some iris boxes in my craft room, and they were getting full. And so I really wanted to clear out some of that space and just finish up some of those projects. So my theme for this whole year so far has been to use it up, and then in June I switched that to finish it up. But I was hoping that in the process of finishing up some of those projects that I would also be still using up some of my stash. So that was my plan for June, and let's go see how I did towards my goals. Okay, so now for the stats that some of you seem to enjoy seeing. In June, I did finish one paper pad, and I didn't bring the cover over here, but it was the Animal Safari pad from Echo Park, and I will link that video in the description box below if you want to see the projects I made from it. But got some scrapbook pages out of it, an alphabet flip book, and then a bunch of cards and stuff. So finished off that one, and then I didn't really focus on a pad again at all in June. I was more focused on just trying to finish up some of those projects that I had in process. So in doing so, in the process of finishing up all those projects, I ended up using up 4 embellishments from my stash. So there's, these were K & Company Christmas border stickers, and these were some 3D embellishments, and they were both from the same line. Used those for the 10 on the 10th Christmas cards, a random roll of ribbon, and then some little travel themed buttons. So those were kind of some of the non-sticker embellishments that I used up. Goal number 3 is complete at least 5 personal scrapbook pages. I got 23 done again. Seriously guys, if I could keep going like I have these last few months, I could totally, be way more caught up. But here is the stack of pages that I have, and these I've shown various times throughout the month already. Make at least 10 Christmas cards. I did 28, and these were the ones that I made for the 10 on the 10th videos using the K & Company 3D embellishments and the border stickers, and then just tried to use up some of the paper that I had pulled out. So got 23 of Christmas cards. Sticker sheets, I am supposed to be using up at least 1 sticker sheet every month. This month I used 12. And again, this was just in the process of trying to finish up some of those projects. And just like various sticker sheets, not all of them were full when I started. There was a lot of them that maybe just had a handful or less left, but still, that's kind of the point of some of this, is they're just hanging around in your stash, and there's only a few left, then just use them. So that's kind of what I did. Clean craft studio, I did. My daughters and I got a good cleaning done, and then we even did a craft room tour, or a studio tour. So if you missed that, I will link that in the description box below as well. And we've done a fair job of keeping it kind of clean. I've done better trying to keep things cleaned up more during a project as well as in between projects. I'm looking now at my daughter's side of the table. It doesn't look as good, but we're making progress. Use 1 upcycle item from my stash. I did use 4 notebooks. So I am going to count those because I used some composition notebooks that I've had for a couple of years, decorated those up with some of the paper, and it was paper that I had pulled out to use and had them with the notebooks, and they'd been sitting in one of my work in progress bins, so I'm going to count that. Finished scrapping 2012 and 2013 pictures by the end of this year, and I finished up 2012 right at the end of June. Most of these 23 pages were 2012, 2013 photos. The majority were actually 2012. So with this stack here, I finally finished off 2012, and then I have 6 months left to finish off 2013. So hopefully we can get that done. Next goal is to develop kits to use up paper and supplies. I didn't work on that anymore this month. Next goal, starting into my kind of crafty business goals, the next two are crafty, more of like a business type goal, but create at least 10 block sets per week. This month I did get 53 done, so that does average out to at least 10 per week. And then average 3 YouTube videos per week. I had a total of 16 this month, so we're good there too. So then this very last goal that I added kind of later was to use up 1 card kit, and I did not do that this month because, again, I was focusing more on finishing things up than just... Normally I pull out a card kit to use up as part of my Use It Up 2020 challenge projects, but this time I didn't. I was just trying to get other stuff used up. So how does that play out to my true stats page? I did an awful job counting or keeping track of the cards I made this month for some reason. There's a lot of days I didn't write anything down, so I don't, and I'm pretty sure I did something that day. So this number is at least 73 cards that I made, probably more, but I couldn't be sure. I did send out 11 cards this month. Some of those were birthday, and some of those were just kind of a thinking of you, missing you kind of card. And I got the 23 scrapbook pages done. So like I said, these last 3 months have been awesome. It's my numbers for the scrapbook pages. If I could keep that up, I could get way more caught up. 16 videos posted again this month, and then I did 53 block sets this month. So, and I got tons of projects, like little projects, finally finished up. And then this is just a sampling of some of the paper. I used up a ton of paper, like loose paper in my stash this month too. So that was nice. That's what some of the Finish It Up projects used, or my scrapbook pages, a lot of those used, you know, just random loose papers in my stash. So feeling pretty good about June. Looking forward to July. I'm doing Christmas in July on my channel, so all of my projects will be more focused on Christmas. Well, most of my videos will be Christmas projects, and so I have a 12x12 pad that's Christmas, a 6x6 pad for Christmas, which is my Smash That Small Paper pad. I pulled out Christmas kits, and then just some other Christmas items that I'm going to focus on using up. And there may be a few non-Christmas videos, but that'll be like my Scrapping for Less design team. That'll be whatever the new kit is themed. So July is all about Christmas, and I've already started, and I have to say it feels nice working on Christmas when there's no crunch to get things done for Christmas. By January, I was pretty much done. I was over Christmas crafting, and so had tried to like be pretty non-holiday specific in the crafting I'd done, just because I felt like you go through that phase where you're into fall and then Christmas, and it's all like holiday themed. So it was nice to switch, but I have found that I am more focused, or I guess I have more direction for holiday crafting versus just everyday, crafting, if that makes any sense. So I am excited to get back into, a holiday theme with Christmas, and I've been going to town on, different projects. So stay tuned this month for those projects to come. And yeah, this weekend today is 4th of July. So again, happy 4th to everybody. And I'm recording this the day before, and on the 4th we are hoping to be at our friend's house. We have some close friends who we've seen, you know, quite a bit since the end of our quarantine, and so we're having a small get together. They have a pool, so that'll be nice. It's going to be hot. The water's going to be refreshing, so hopefully you can have a nice relaxing day. And relax is pretty much the theme of this month's goal recap, and to me, crafting is kind of my relaxation, my therapy, my escape. And there are times where it can get stressful when I'm trying to meet deadlines, or, you know, I overextend myself all the time and try to take on too much, but still I find comfort in the crafting. So, but today on this holiday, I'm probably not going to be doing much crafting. I'm going to be more on just relaxing by the pool, hopefully with a drink in my hand and enjoying my friends and my kids. So anyway, that's how I did in June. That's what I have coming up in July. We do have a vacation scheduled, so I have tons of plans, crafting plans, so we'll see how that works out with our little local vacation. But anyway, thank you guys so much for your time today. I hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July. Please be sure to check out the other participants in this collaboration who will be listed in the description box below. But again, thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you soon.